to pitch that fastest lap, bonus point back on the last lap of the race.
Right, hello everybody. It's almost time for race one of the BCV8 Championship here live at Snetterton. We've come to quite a nice place actually, haven't we? We've got the infield of the Snetterton 300 just behind us. Got a start-finish line, centre straight leading into Riches, the very first corner. So we're going to get some wonderful action here of this BCV8 Championship race one. Just to remind you of how things stand with qualifying, let's bring the grid order up onto the screen for you. As you can see, Ollie Neves on pole position, Neil Fowler alongside him, but we think there may be issues with both cars. Is that going to allow somebody else to sneak through? Of course, Mark Scott on pole position in Class B, Jim Bryan on pole position in Class C, and Babak Farzian on pole position in Class A, B. It's going to be 20 minutes of BCV8 action, and at the end of the race as well, we'll make our way back over to Park Farm and catch up with the drivers too. So, who is going to win? Get your comments in below. We can see, just see the MG Trophy cars just finishing up their race, and then it's time for the BCV8. It's a little bit later actually than we thought it was supposed to be. There was a red flag actually in the trophy race. It just pushed things back just a little bit, but it's almost time for the BCV8s now. They are in the assembly area. We thought we'd catch up with the drivers after the race. It's going to be pretty exciting indeed. Now, after qualifying, we went for a little walk around the paddock and a catch up with some of the drivers. We had a good old chinwag with your pole man, Ollie Neves, and here's what he had to say.
To win the Class C Championship, a race early, despite missing an easier ultra. I mean, it must.
I say to you all the time, don't I? If you're going to get on pole position, if you're going to win races, you have to talk to me.
I know.
So I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. I love talking to you, Ian.
You're a liar. Good liar, but thank you.
No,
anyway.
I do.
Look, pole position by 2.3 seconds, I think, from Neil. It's just, you look, don't want to give commentators curse here.
Yeah.
You look almost untouchable out there.
I love it here. I've always gone well here. And I think I did a similar sort of pace last year as well.
Yeah.
Although we did have a bit of gremlins today. We've had a misfire at the end of qualifying.
Oh, okay. You came in quite early, actually. I saw you coming quite early.
Yeah, so
I thought it was just because Neil had come in before, and I thought you thought, oh, right.
You've done enough. No. No, not at all. I was sort of going for a cool down lap, and then the car developed a bit of a misfire that wouldn't clear.
Right.
Okay. So I came in. We just had everything parts, make sure it's nothing mechanical. So
yeah.
It's a new set of plugs, new coil.
Is it okay?
New fuel stuff. We'll find out, won't we? I'm not sure. We've done everything we can think of. So
okay. Yeah.
If it doesn't work, I don't know what's wrong with it.
Okay, if it doesn't work, I will avoid you after.
Yeah.
Look, it's looking good for the championship, isn't it, as well? The season's gone. It's been incredibly strong again this season. Why do you just love racing in the BCV8 so much?
It's just good. I mean, the competition's strong. The guys are generally a good laugh, it's just nice bunch of guys, and it's a good series to be in, and we all keep pushing each other to go faster every year, which is part of the fun.
Next year, back in?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
good, hopefully.
Best of luck for the race, Ollie, and good luck with the misfire. There we go. There you go, that was Ollie Neves, the man who's going to start on pole position. It's nice to see spectators back, as you can see here. We're stood just in the approach to the first corner Riches, but we've got a nice look as well, as you can see down that straight into Agostini round there. We've got a good look at Oggies as well in the midfield of the Snetterton 300. It's the longer circuit, and it's lovely to be here. Now it's almost time again, just before the cars head out on track. We caught up with another driver after qualifying. Mark Scott is on pole position in Class B, and here's what he had to say. Just getting everything ready, aren't we?
Good afternoon.
Is it afternoon? Oh my word, it is afternoon
it
already.
Certainly
I don't
is.
believe it. Look, once again, pole position Class B, going for this today.
Certainly, yes. Yep. Just doing a few last-minute tweaks to hopefully make sure that she makes it through the race.
How easy are these cars to maintain?
Well, this car is like Trigger's broom. She's 53 years old, but everything's been replaced, and it's just an ongoing thing. It's like the Forth Bridge, really.
It's so tidy in here, though, isn't it? It's so tidy. I mean, that's a testament to you, of course, for making it that way. But yeah.
Well, over the years, I've tried to make it as friendly as possible to work on.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything that needs to come off quickly and can come off quickly and easily, and so hopefully it make sure I can get out and race, really.
Yeah.
So that's what it's all about, just keeping on top of it, really. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the race. I'm hoping it's looking good weather-wise. It's not too hot, so
We've had a bit of rain. It shouldn't even be raining today, should
I know.
it? What's that all about?
It's amazing. It really is a little microclimate here, but it's nice. It's fresh and not too hot.
Yeah.
Because the cars don't like it when it's too hot.
No, we've seen that this season already, haven't we?
We have. It's a beautiful track out there, and yeah, really looking forward to it.
Mark, what's so great about racing with a BCV8 Championship?
They're all just such a friendly bunch of guys.
Yeah.
And it's a lovely racing series whereby when you've got any issues in the pits here, everyone comes over and they want to help.
Yeah,
they want to get you out, and even if you going out means that they possibly won't win, they still want to help get you out.
Well, we're seeing that with Neil, actually, just chatting
yes,
to James
of course,
and Johnny over
yes.
there, just saying apparently Neil's got a bit of an issue and everybody's just pitching in. It's wonderful, isn't it?
That's it. So that's what makes the BCV8 what it is. It's the friendliest championship I've ever raced in, and it's lovely. It's nice to see 25 cars out on the grid.
Great, isn't it? What a great grid.
And it's just lovely. It really is lovely. But having said that, while it's super friendly in the pits here, when we're out on the track, we're all going for it, and it's quite tough racing out there, which is lovely as well. Yeah.
Mark, I'll let you crack on. Thanks for
thank
your
you
time. I
very
appreciate it, and
much.
we'll
Take
see you a little bit later in assembly. Thank you. There you go, you can see the cars just going round now. Ronald Watt's indicator, left indicator's back on again. It was all throughout qualifying as well. I wonder if that's just a minor technical issue there. The car's just going through the midsection of the Snetterton 300, led by Ollie Neves, as you can see there, just behind the safety car. Round they go. This is the green flag lap. Then they will line up, standing start, off they go. Ollie Neves, 100% record so far in Class D. Can he maintain it? He did say, didn't he, in that video after qualifying, bit of a misfire in the car. We know Neil Fowler had a number of issues. We caught up with him as well a little bit earlier, but it was great to see so many of the drivers chipping in, hoping to get Neil Fowler out. And I'm delighted to say he is going to take the start of this race. Can he challenge Ollie Neves? It's going to be pretty close. So look out for Class AB as well. Babak Fazi and Russell McAngus going toe-to-toe in the championship. There's only 1 point separating the two. How exciting is that going to be? Mark Scott, of course, looking for honours in Class B as well. And Class C was very exciting. Jim Bryan and Ben Tovey, very little to settle those two. Jim Bryan snatching Class C pole position. Can he convert to race win here this afternoon? This is race one of the BCV8 Championship here live at Snetterton. Ollie Neves can wrap up the Class D title this weekend as well. But of course, this isn't it for the BCV8s this season. Oh, no. There's Mallory Park next month as well, and we will be there live for that one too. So it's Ollie Neves on pole, Neil Fowler alongside him, then Russell McCarthy in third, Simon Cripps in fourth, Ian Pryor in fifth, Jim Bryan, Class C pole in sixth, Ben Tovey in seventh, Johnny Wheeler in eighth, Andrew Young in ninth, Mark Scott in 10th, but pole for Class B. Oliver Wardle in 11th, Babak Fazian in 12th, but pole in Class AB. And there, Steve Mackay is 13th, Howard Grundon 14th, Steve Lockhart 15th, Steve Osborne is 16th, Simon Tinkler 17th, Sean Holmes is 18th, and actually put it on pole in the invitation class. Paul Raymond is 19th, Paul Linfield is 20th, Russell McAngus is 21st, Bob Luff is 22nd, David Strike 23rd, Peter Hiscott's 24th, and Ronald Watt is 25th. That is how they're going to line up. They are just coming on to the centre straight now, onto the start-finish line right now as we speak. And who is it going to be? Is it going to be Neves? Is it going to be Fowler? Is somebody else going to get a lightning start from a little bit further back? Who is going to get into the right hand of riches first? You're about to find out. Oh my word, do not go anywhere. This is going to be pure V8 heaven right now. Turn up the volume wherever you're watching this, because you can watch it on YouTube as well. There's a link in the body of this broadcast that takes you straight to our YouTube channel. The cars are lined up now. I can see them. So just wait for the final cards. Ronald Watt at the back just to take his grid position. And very surely the lights will go out and Norfolk will light up to the roar of the BCV8 Championship. Oh my word. Get your ears ready for this one. I can see Simon Cripps out there on the right. He is ready. Spoke to Ian Pryor a little bit earlier as well. Said power's a little bit down. Still qualified well, didn't he?
He's really on the up these days. by James Wheeler.
Russell McCarthy right in the mix as well. Class D lighting up all the classes. Remember, there's Class D, Ollie Neves in that, Mark Scott in Class B, Jim Bryan, Class C, Babak Farsi in Class AB. And Sean Holmes on pole in Class A. Of course, the invitation class, it's no prizes up for grabs really. It's just if you've got one of these cars that doesn't quite fit into the regulations of the other classes, you can take part. The board goes up. And here we go. It's red light. And off they go. And let's have a look who is going to get an absolute flying start. And looks like Fowler. Neil Fowler takes the lead, doesn't he? But Ollie Neves is still alongside of it. Is Fowler going to head into reaches in the lead? I think Neves has just snatched it back. Yes, he does. Ollie Neves retakes the lead after getting it out. Ben Tovey loses a place out as well. And as they all get through reaches nice and safely, what a wonderful start though. Fowler's going to be all over the back of Ollie Neves as they come round the back end of the track. They're going to want to get a little bit of a move on into the middle section here. Here they come, it is Neves, I believe. They're about to appear. Oh no, it's Fowler. Neil Fowler's got past Ollie Neves, and Neil Fowler leads the race. Can he hold Neves back? Neves with a 100% record this season. Ian Price up to third. There's Cripps, there's McCann as well. Brian and Tovey going toe to toe. That is important for Class C. Magnificent stuff. Ben Tovey's going to hold the inside line as they go down into Agostini. Can he hold on to the position and snatch Class C lead? And it is still Neil Fowler, look, and if anything, he's just slightly got a little bit of breathing space, but only ever so slightly. There's never much breathing space when you've got Ollie Neves surrounding you, is there? And Ben Tovey, yes, did get past Jim Bryan to take the lead in Class C. Wow. Incredible stuff here. The car's filing through. I can see Johnny Wheeler there, I can see Ollie Wardle. There is Mark Scott, the yellow number 49. Class B leader going through, 24. And Class AB leader as well, putting a move. I believe he's battling there with Steve Mackay. Spoke to David Strike a little bit earlier as well. He said he was down a little bit on power, but still going around. That's what we like to see. Every single car has got through the middle section of the Snetterton 300 absolutely fine as they head down to Nelson and Brundle and then round the bomb hole. Then they'll appear at the top of the circuit at Coreham, then down into Murray's, that left-hander, the final corner here at Snetterton. What a wonderful start, and it's a dream start for Neil Fowler. It's exactly what he had to do. Can he keep Ollie Neves at bay? I can tell you, go around Coreham, he's still in lead, but Ollie Neves is sniffing right up the backside of him. Yes, that sounds exactly as it is. He is having a real good tussle here.
Good traction. We could well see a pass down into Ritchie to the start of lap 2, but no, Neil Fowler's good out of there.
So Fowler still manages to hold on to the lead. There he is, 1-2. Neil Fowler, Ollie Neves. Ollie Neves has won every single race in Class D so far this season, but Neil Fowler saying not today, sunshine. It's going to be a battle all the way to the end. Pryor in third, Cripps in fourth. Great stuff. Wonderful stuff indeed. Now let's have a look as they're going to come through into the middle section. And it looks like I'm hearing there might be a problem with Mark Scott's car as well. As the cars come steaming through Riches, and Fowler still holds on to the lead in Class D. Where is Mark Scott? That's what I want to know. I didn't see him come through. 93, that is McCarthy. Ben Tovey's going very well indeed, isn't he, in Class C as well. So that's Fowler, Neves, Pryor, Cripps, McCarthy, Tovey, Bryan, Young, Wheeler, Wardle, Mackay, Tinkler, Grundon, Lockhart, Linfield, Farsi and Osborne, Holmes, and McAngus, Luff, Raymond, Watt, Strike, Hiscock, and Mark Scott is in the pits. Mark Scott in the pits on pole position in Class B. He's not going to win this one, I'm afraid. Wow, fascinating stuff here early doors. My word, we've still got 16 minutes of this to go as they're coming around now. All the cars coming around into Oggie's, the right-hander, as you can see there. And Babak Farsian almost getting a little bit wide there. He's having a good old tussle, is Farsian. He's having a good battle with McAngus there.
Coreham curve, he's alongside, he's going through. That's an extraordinary move round the outside at Coreham.
And I believe Neves might have just put a move around the outside of Fowler into Coram. We're going to see very shortly. It doesn't take long for these cars to power down to centre straight here. In fact, they come very thick and fast, don't they? There they are, and Neves takes the lead of the race as he heads into the right-hander Riches here at Snetterton. Neves leads the race from Neil Fowler. Will he now pull away? Pry's running well in third, isn't he? There is Cripps as well in fourth. McCarthy putting a lot of pressure on Cripps as well to battle for the final podium spot in Class D. Looks like it's going to go down all the way to the wire. Here comes Ben Tovey, sort of out on his own, isn't he, in Class C? He's got Jim Bryan, his class rival, going toe-to-toe as well. There is Johnny Wheeler in 8th place. Ollie Wardle coming over the line. He's in 9th. Looks like Young has dropped down to 10th place. Who's coming over the line next? Bit of a gap starting to form now, isn't it? And it's Mackay in 11th. Grundon is up to 12th. Lockhart's 13th. Looks like Tinkler's dropped down a bit because Farzian has got up to 14th. Linfield in 15th. Linfield and Farzian having a good go. Farzian manages to hold on to the place and stay in the lead through Riches. Osborne in 16th, Tinkler in 17th, McAngus in 18th, Holmes in 19th, Raymond in 20th, Luff in 21st, and we've got Wattstrike, Hiscox and Scott. Mark Scott in Class B is out of this race, unfortunately, unless he can get the car to get a few laps later on. Oh, look at Farzian, he's powering around the corner there. He's almost got one wheel up in the air. It's magnificent stuff. And I'll tell you, that's McAngus and Osborne having a good tussle as well as they head down to Agostini. Now, the beauty of these BCV8s, isn't it, that the action will suddenly come very thick and fast. As soon as the cars disappear here, I can see Neves up at Coram. He's going to come down Murray's very shortly, the final corner, and it is Neves in the lead. He is starting to perhaps pull away a little bit from Fowler now. I think Fowler's done everything he can so far. But at the minute, Ollie Neves is about to appear in your screen once again as the race leader. Here he comes. There is Ollie Neves, your race leader in Class D, followed by Neil Fowler in second. The last time it was Ian Pryor in third, holding on to that third and final podium spot. There he is, but Cripps has started to put a bit of under pressure there. McCarthy is right in the mix. That's a battle to keep tabs on all throughout this race as well, isn't it? The final podium spot outright and in Class D is one that's going to go right down to the very, very end of this race. Here comes Ollie Neves into your screen now, comfortably in the lead now from Neil Fowler. Ben Tovey's just come over the line. He retains 6th place, but first in Class C. And look at that. Look at Cripps. He's all over the back of Ian Pryor there. There you go, we've got the camera on the leader there, Ollie Neves, there is Neil Fowler. Let's keep the camera around Oggies this corner here, because very shortly you're about to see Pryor, Cripps and McCarthy going toe-to-toe. The green, blue and yellow BCV8 MGBs, here they come now. There is Pryor, there is Cripps, and there is McCarthy as well going toe-to-toe in Class D. That's important, that is for 3rd place. That is the battle for 3rd place outright and in Class D, that matters. Bit of dust being kicked up. 12 minutes of this race still to go. What a treat we're in for here. Grundon going through Howard Grundon. That was good to see, wasn't it? Grundon, looks like Grundon, Lockhart and Farzian having a good ding-dong battle as well. We've got Osborne and McAngus going toe-to-toe. Tinkler's dropped down to 19th. Now Holmes has dropped down to 21st. Watts dropped down to 23rd. There is Holmes in the green 193. There is Ronald Watt coming through. Indicator still on. And straight away, Ollie Neves comes back into our screen. Your race leader, Class D leader. He's absolutely flying through Riches. There goes Neil Fowler. Excuse me. It looked like a bit of understeer as he headed round into Riches there. And here comes the battle we were looking for. And what's happened to Simon Cripps? Simon Cripps has just disappeared. Simon Cripps has disappeared, and it's all about Ian Pryor and McCarthy right now as they go around Riches. That is the battle for 3rd. There is Simon Cripps, and something's happened out on the track because he's dropped back substantially. Oh, poor Simon Cripps. He's not had the best of luck this season, has he? Tovey going through. There is Jim Bryan. That's the battle for first and second in Class C. And we've got Young and Wheeler having a good battle as well. There's battles all over. This is what we love about the BCV8s. There's so much action all throughout the field. There really, really is. You just don't know where to look. It's going on absolutely everywhere. Multiple classes as well. Promote such wonderful and close racing. It's what we love to see here, isn't it? Who are you supporting as well? Get those comments in, get those messages of support. Remember, we can see them. Do comment below. Now here come a lot of the cars as well. I can see over there we've got a good battle going on actually between Osborne and McAngus, and they're catching up. It looks like actually they're catching up to Linfield as well. So that's one to keep an eye on as this race progresses. We've got 9.5 minutes. We're just over halfway through this race. And it's turning out to be yet another absolute blinder, isn't it, here at Snetterton. This is what race 1 of 2. The second race is due to get underway at 4:45. I guess it might be pushed back just a touch, actually. We had that red flag delay in the MG Trophy race. It's just knocked everything back just a little bit. Ollie Neves, I can tell you, is just going behind me, just into Richards as we just saw Raymond going through. Here comes Lockhart. Then we've got Holmes there as well. There's Luff, Lock, Holmes, Tinkler, Strike. Strike running 20 seconds. So far we've only lost Mark Scott from this race, and Ian Price still holding back McCarthy for third place in Class D. What is going well, and there's Hiscox, and Ollie Neves now starting to catch the back markers up, but he's got quite the lead over Neil Fowler. In fact, it was 10 seconds over the line last time around. It's lovely to see the battles going on all throughout the field. It really, really is. Neves leading the race. He's on to maintain his 100% winning record this season. So Ollie Neves, Neil Fowler, Ian Pryor, Russell McCarthy, Simon Cripps. That's your top 5. That's how it stands in Class D. In Class C, it's Tovey and Bryan. Ben Tovey leading the way there. And we have a look at Class AB actually, because it does look like, I believe it's still Babak Farzian in the lead in Class AB. And in Class B, it looks like it's Stephen Mackay who's got the lead there, and will probably pick up Class B honours if he can hold on. Remember, Mark Scott was on pole position in Class B, unfortunately pulled into the pits and has retired from this race. Nothing terminal, we hope, for race 2. Hope he can get back out, of course. Look at his battle up there as well, 14.182, and Russell McAngus going toe-to-toe as well. So Linfield, Osborne and McAngus having a real wonderful tussle. That's for 14th, 15th and 16th. And Ollie Neves just working his way through traffic now. Of course, he's got to get through it, but then, of course, Neil Fowler's got to then come through it too, hasn't he? Neil Fowler's lights are ablaze as he comes over into Richards. We're looking at, oh, there is Lockhart just coming through now. Car number 29. And 21, Paul Raymond going through. Here comes Holmes, starting on pole in the invitation class. There is Ollie Neves, your race leader, outright Class B leader 2. Number 18, Tinkler. Followed by Luff and Strike. We spoke to David Strike a little bit earlier. Car not quite performing where he wants it to be. Was expecting to be trundling closer to the back than the front, and sadly that is what is happening. Here's that battle. Oh, and look at that. Russell McCarthy has passed Ian Pryor. Russell McCarthy takes third place from Ian Pryor in Class D and outright in the race as well. So Russell McCarthy snatches the final podium spot as it stands right now. There's still, though, 6 minutes of this race left to go, so it's far from a done deal yet. The racing has been magnificent, hasn't it? It really has. Great, clean racing. Simon Cripps, we'll have to find out what happened to him, but he certainly dropped back didn't he? He was right in that battle for third place. He's now running in fifth place, kind of by himself. But he might have Ben Tovey in Class C for company soon. There goes Jim Bryan in the black number 74. And Johnny Wheeler, look, Johnny Wheeler has got past Young there. That's for position on track. That's for 8th place. There goes Ollie Wardle coming through, number 79. We'll just put the camera on Tovey coming through there. Look, he'll have Jim Bryan just behind him. Remember, that is the battle for first and second in Class C, so that matters. Babak Farsi, number 24. He's been a busy man this weekend. He's also racing, I believe, with the Equips as well. So this morning for qualifying, he was finished qualifying and straight back out for the BCV8s. Keeping himself very, very busy indeed here at Snetterton. The best way to be, isn't it? So it is Neves, your race lead. He's got a 13-second lead over Neil Fowler. Fastest lap of the race so far, a 2:05.806. McCarthy in third, Pryor in fourth, Cripps in fifth, then Tovey, Bryan, Wheeler, Young, Wardle, Farsi and Mackay, Grundon, Linfield, Osborne, McAngus, Lockhart, Raymond, Holmes, Tinkler, Strike. Oh, we've lost Luff. We've lost Luff. He's in the pits. So that means Hiscock and Watt will be promoted to 22nd and 23rd respectively. So fortunately from this race, it's sad to say, but we have lost Luff and Mark Scott out of this race so far. So far the only two retirees from this race with 4 minutes left to go until the checkered flag. A lot of dust being kicked up over there, isn't there, as the battles commence all throughout the field here at the BCV8 Championship. Ollie Neves is in control of this in Class D, but the story so far, Neil Fowler got a jump on him at the start, didn't he? Managed to hold him off for a couple of laps, but Neves pulled an incredible move around the outside of Coram to take the lead back. McCarthy, Pryor and Cripps were going toe-to-toe. Cripps must have had an off on the track. Pryor held third for a long time, but McCarthy got it, managed to get through and currently holds third place. And Johnny Wheeler looks like he's dropped down the order. He's dropped down to 10th from 8th, but that's promoted Wardle up to 8th. Young still stays in 9th place. So Wardle's flew on that last lap, didn't he? Absolutely, he must have flown on that last lap. Oh, listen to the roar of these cars, look. And there is Wardle going toe-to-toe with Young. So Young must have got back past Wardle, maybe through Richards or one of the corners up here. Although one can't help feel it might not last that long. Ollie Wardle is a man on a mission right now. He's currently in 9th place. And we've got a good battle going on in Class A, B as well. Looks like Russ McAngus is looking to make a few moves as well. Grundon's moved up to 12th on that last lap, dropping down Mackay to 13th. Osborne is up to 14th. Linfield drops down to 15th. Let's keep the action on the corner just up here because we're about to see a decent bit of action. Look at there is Babak Farsi in number 24, Class A, B leader, absolutely flying. It's got Grundon right by him, Steve Mackay as well. There is Russell McAngus in car number 17, trying to use every inch of the curb there, every inch of this circuit here at Snetterton. They've only got 1.5 minutes left until the checkered flag falls. Neves in control. He's got a 14.5-second lead in this race, and that is after not getting the lead until lap 3, really. He's had a good battle with Neil Fowler. Unfortunately, in the end, Neil Fowler just powerless to keep Neves behind him. Neves was reporting a potential misfire issue after qualifying. We know Fowler had a number of issues. Great to see a lot of people getting behind and helping him out with that. Clearly managed to get it fixed and get back out onto the track here. Ronald Watts indicator still on the go. We've got Johnny Wheeler just coming through Richards behind me. It almost feels like a little bit of calm before the storm, but I imagine Neves will get over the line to start his one more lap.
Certainly well on the way to it. So Ollie Neves takes another win in BCV8, stretches his own.
And they've pulled the checkered flag early, so there is your race winner, Ollie Neves. So I hate it when they do that. It's such a pain, isn't it? But yes, the checkered flag has fallen early, and Ollie Neves takes the race win. So Ollie Neves maintains his 100% winning record in the BCV8 Championship this season. Congratulations to Ollie. He is the Class D winner. Fowler has come over the line as well. He finishes in second place. It's going to be McCarthy in third. It is Pryor in fourth, although there wasn't much of a gap in the end between McCarthy and Pryor. They had a cracking battle, didn't they? Looking a bit further through the order, I believe Babak Farzian has taken Class A-B honours. Let's have a look, Class B. Is it Grundon or is it Mackay? I think it's Grundon. It is, I believe it's Howard Grundon who snatches Class B honours right at the end as well. Ben Tovey takes Class C, and of course Ollie Neves takes Class D. So Ollie Neves is your winner here. He's the outright winner once again, 100% record. Russell McCarthy there has got his hand out the window. We're going to make our way back down to Parc Ferme, see if we can grab a word with some of the drivers. We're very fortunate here actually that where Parc Ferme is, it's right next to where the BCV8 drivers are parked anyway. So if we don't catch them in Parc Ferme, we will catch up with them back at inside the paddock. So don't go anywhere, do stick with us. Whilst we walk down, let's just pop TSL up onto the screen so you can have a look for yourself and see how things have finished here. That was a thrilling race, wasn't it? Congratulations to all of our class winners. Ollie Neves getting the win there as well. Great stuff outright, and he maintains that 100% winning record. Remember, of course, he can win the title this weekend as well. In fact, he could do it in the next race. I'll just make sure is TSL up on the screen so you can see for yourself how things have finished here. So Ollie Neves, your race winner. Neil Fowler in second, McCarthy in third. He had a great battle with Pride, and he Cripps in fifth. It's such a shame because Cripps was right in the heart of that battle too. Unfortunately, something happened and he dropped off the circuit. Perhaps came back on though, finished in fifth place. Ben Tovey, wonderful stuff, taking the Class C honours there, ahead of Jim Bryan, then Young in eighth, Wardle in ninth, Johnny Wheeler there in 10th, Babak Farzian in 11th, and your Class A-B champion, and Grundon as well, Howard Grundon in 12th, and that's cracking stuff, isn't it? Your Class B winner there too. So magnificent stuff here at Snetterton. We're going to go for a little walk, see if we can get a bit of live driver reaction for you. Do stick with us. We'll leave TSL up on the screen just for a little bit longer for you, and then we'll bring you live exclusive behind the scenes look as to how things actually finish up. We do have some of the cars in Parc Ferme. I can see them right now. I'm just going to see if I can get this gate open as well, because if we can, that will be save us quite a walk. Oh, look at that. Magnificent. There we go, I managed to do it. So we can pop TSL down now and let's go chat to some of the drivers if we can. Funny enough, oh look, we've got Ollie Neves' car here. Oh, I just suddenly appear from everywhere, don't I, Ollie?
I haven't done my hair yet.
Yeah, you joined the club. Don't worry about it, you look great. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
Maintaining a 100% record, of course, this season. But you didn't have it all your own way, did you? Certainly off the line.
Yeah, in fairness, yeah, I think I got sort of an even start to Neil, got him into the first corner. Thought I'd just about got the better of him, and then he managed to squeeze past on the brakes. And Neil and I both got slightly different gearing, and so coming off some corners, he's got the advantage. Coming off others, I have. And to be fair, through most of the first half of the circuit, I couldn't go any quicker than Neil could. But there's just the bomb hole and Coram, where I had a bit of pace on him. So that was the place for the move, and I can't believe it stuck, to be honest, around the outside of the corner.
Well, I was stood down there. I didn't actually see it, but I could hear the on-track commentator go, "I can't believe he's made this move around the outside."
Yeah, it was a risky one, but it just seemed to be working. So I thought I'd just stick with it, and just about worked. So I managed to pull a gap, and I'm not sure if I know Neil's had gearbox issues all weekend. He sort of dropped off quite suddenly, so I'm wondering if he's having sort of problems again. But yeah, that was a tough start. Yeah,
it was great though.
Hopefully we can do that again in the second one.
Yeah, I hope so. Well done, Ollie. Congratulations on picking up another win. I just wanted to grab a word actually with Ross McAngus up here as well, because he was really having a good. Russell, how you doing, mate? That was exciting. You were giving us plenty of entertainment out there.
Got to keep up with them FIA boys, haven't I?
Absolutely.
This is a little toy compared to them big boys.
Well, you do a good job.
Well, I have to, and then I'll look, coming off like that now. I won't say what I normally say, but
it's not after 9 o'clock yet.
No,
hang on a bit. Did you enjoy it though? You had fun?
It was good fun. Keep trying to catch up with this old boy, especially with him. I don't know whether he has raced or what, but he was having a good old tussle, and then we both managed to knock Paul off. That was handy. So
yeah,
good fun, wasn't it?
Well done, mate. It was great to watch. Thank you. How we doing, guys? All right, let's go. I can see we got. I wanted to grab a word of Russell McCarthy over here because it was a great race, wasn't it? It really was for him. He's just taken his clothes off actually, so I'm not so sure whether we would, but let's do it anyway. He might not thank me for this, but there we go. He's getting his clothes off, getting things ready. What have we got over here? Should we? Actually, no. Let's. I really wanted to speak to Russell. This is Russell McCarthy. He took third place, didn't he, in the end? A great battle, in fact, with that man over there. In fact, whilst we've got Ian, let's have a quick word with him. Just whilst we let Russell get his clothes on. Ian, that was a great race, wasn't it? I mean, you, Simon and Russell obviously going toe-to-toe. What happened to Simon in the end?
I'm not sure. I haven't found out yet, but I had a cracking race with Russell. I missed fifth gear going down a Revet straight when he went past. And then, but it didn't matter because it was just as close at the end as it was, through the race.
Coming over the line, I think it was about 0.2 of a second or something.
Brilliant, really good fun.
And you're smiling. You didn't quite get third, but you still got a smile on your face. That's
I don't care,
about, isn't it?
It was a good race.
Good man.
That's what it's all about: is racing someone, not following someone.
That's what I like to hear. Top man. Well done, Ian. Congratulations. Right, where is Russell McCarthy? Let me see if I can find him, or whether he's still. Naked. I think he's naked actually. We'll grab him after the next race. We'll certainly have a quick word. What happened? Everything all right?
Yes, coming out of the interior complex, there were two of us who both thought it was our corner.
Which one are you, Hamilton or Verstappen?
Well, like Hamilton, but without the results. Style, but no speed.
It's good that you're smiling, though. Yeah, this is club racing, isn't it?
It's racing incident, and that's what we come out for.
Yeah. Is the car okay? Can we be all right for race two?
It's a little bit of damage to the door.
It's just a little tap.
It's a little tap. Yeah, it can easily be fettled.
Just a bit of spit and polish, it'll be all right. There you go. Cheers, thank you very much. Best of luck for race two. Thanks for talking to us. Let's keep going down to see anybody else is about. We can very quickly grab. Here is Johnny Wheeler as well. Johnny, very quickly, how was that out there?
Fantastic, yeah.
It was magnificent racing.
Brilliant
All
race
through the
with
field
Andy
as well,
Young.
wasn't it?
Andy Young over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go get Andy as well, because it was a great race. Come on, guys, give each other a hug.
You were a little bit hot, and I followed you in, didn't I?
Yeah.
Guys, fantastic stuff out there. You provide us with some wonderful entertainment out there. And you're both smiling, aren't you? This is what it's about, isn't it?
Oh, it's brilliant.
It really is.
Just unfortunate. I think you went in a little bit too hot, and I thought I was going to hit you. So I tried to turn it away from you, and then I span off in the middle.
So we're both going round again.
Oh dear.
You can laugh about it, though.
He was.
At least you can have a bit of a laugh about it. And of course, that's it for you, Johnny. Now you're going to hand over to James in a bit.
Is it your car, right? Yeah. Good.
But guys, well done. Thanks for providing us a great entertainment there. Right, that is it for race 1 for the BCV8 Championship. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. It goes so quick, doesn't it? That's not it, though. We've still got race 2 to bring you. Timetable seems to be a little bit skew-whiffed today, so we're not totally sure what time it's going to be. It was due to be 4:45, which is just over an hour, isn't it? I think it might be pushed back a little bit, but we'll be ready for race 2. You will see all the action live as well. It's going to be an absolute cracker. If you like what you see about the BCV8 Championship, there is a link in the body of this broadcast that will take you straight through to the BCV8 Championship website. Do check it out. You can get loads of information. You can get in contact with us as well. You can also get in contact with us on social media as well. So please do, if you have a question, do comment below. Do get in touch with us. We can and we do want to hear from you. Right, we're going to head off for a nice cup of coffee now, but we will be back live for race 2. And here's a little video to show you the best bits of the BCV8 Championship.
Wow.